On the stage, your first performer, Anthony Decimino.
Thank you. I stopped going out during Super Bowl because something crazy would always happen. The first Super Bowl, something crazy happened, was in 2008, where me and my boyfriend got arrested because I got blackout drunk and I started breaking his china and screaming, "Patti LaBelle would never do that." And I wasn't wrong. The second time, I spent the entire Super Bowl night hanging out with David Arquette. And I'll explain how this happened. I got off stage at a comedy club in Scottsdale. It was that one time the Super Bowl was in Arizona. And so I got off stage and some man walked up to me and he said, "Hey, do you want to be a puppeteer for David Arquette for $300? And I said, yes. So he put me in the back of a car, gave me $300, and drove me to this restaurant in Scottsdale that was fancy. And he told me, before we go inside, here are your instructions. When you go up to David Arquette, you have to say, "Hi, David, I'm your puppeteer." And I said, okay. 4 years of improv at the Torch Theater, I can do this. So I walked inside, there was David Arquette sitting at a table with his friends. I walked up to him and I was like, "Hi, David, I'm Anthony, and I'm your puppeteer." And he was like, "Yeah, my puppeteer is here, guys. Where are your puppets?" He was so stoked. And I was like, "I don't have any puppets, actually," and I just spilled the beans. I was like, "They just found me, and I'm sorry, and I'll do what I can." And so David Arquette grabbed this goonie, the one that found me, and he said, "I told you to bring me a puppeteer, and you bring me a comedian?" And I was like, "Listen, David, I know a puppeteer." And so I call my friend Stacy, who owns Puppet Pie in Phoenix, and tell her to get down here and bring all your puppets. David Arquette needs puppets. And he'll give you money. He'll give you money. He gave me money already, Stacy. You have to believe me. So my friend Stacy gets there. She has a chest full of puppets. And he gives her $300 and then like $100 more for being super cute. And for real, I'm not lying. Like he gave everyone $100 that he talked to that night. And so he tells me, "This is what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna go to Drake's Super Bowl after party and we're gonna entertain everybody with our puppets." And I was like, okay. So we go to the W in Scottsdale, and Drake is on stage just singing all of his songs. And we're running up to people with hand puppets, and we're just like lip syncing to Drake songs with puppets. It's like if you put Sesame Street on mute and just played Drake songs in the background. But also it was like the scene took place in like a scene from Entourage. That's what people were watching. And then they realized David Arquette was with us and they wanted to take a bunch of selfies and it was fine. But this is where it gets weird. So David Arquette's like, "Okay, Anthony, I'm gonna turn you into a marionette and we're gonna go on stage with Drake." And I was like, okay. By the way, like, David Arquette's like grandpa or great-grand was a puppet. Like I don't know what the psychological stuff that he was dealing with. I think the Arquette family just hugs with puppets. I don't really know. And so he's like, so he buys some rope from the valet. He's like, "Valet guy, I'll give you $100 for some rope." And he's like, "Gotcha." So he goes and buys some rope, gets some rope, gives it to David Arquette, and turns me into a marionette, like a human like puppet, and puts like rope around me. And he takes me backstage, and he's trying to get me on stage with Drake. And the security guard was like, "I'll let David Arquette on stage because I know who he is, but I'm not going to let that guy on stage. He's covered in rope." And I was like, "Security guard, I'm on your side. I gotcha." So he went on stage with Drake, with his puppet, and danced with Drake, and Drake was so happy about it. He was just super down about this puppet. And so if you Google today, Drake, David Arquette, Super Bowl puppet, you'll see them on stage with a puppet. If you Google David Arquette puppet, Super Bowl red carpet, you'll see me and David Arquette and my friend Stacy with puppets. And I'm wearing like a drug rug for some reason, because I didn't know I was gonna do anything fancy that night, so I was just wearing a drug rug. And also, my friend Stacy ended up working for Sesame Street, and she created the first puppet with autism, inspired by David Arquette. Who knows? You guys, that's my story about hanging out with David Arquette.